This is the first in a series of Kabuto tapes demonstrated by Ron Yamanaka, one of the foremost exponents in the art. Because of the complexity of kata, these moves have been broken down into a simple form. Anything under 5 feet was considered jo or stick. Over 5 feet becomes a bow or staff. There are obviously a great variety of weights, thicknesses and lengths. The definition of the staff or bow can be any one of a variety of elongated items. A stick, a pole, a club or cudgel, and is one of the most ancient weapons known to man. The standard bow is made from white oak, which does not crush or splinter on impact. It can usually withstand strenuous blows and strikes from most bladed weapons. As you can see here, there are several different shapes which could have been derived from protective metal strips, from which they were covered to give added strength and ornamentation. Further metal adjustments turn them into spears or yari. Here are a few of these. The spear was second only in importance to the bow and arrow in early Japanese history, tempered from the finest steel and forged with the utmost care. The development of the oar as a weapon is an example of how farm implements and any article of length or strength could be adapted to develop an art form using its own special characteristics. Curved and other various shapes were also forged. From these, different types of spear evolved. The naginata, which because of its versatility was very popular with the samurai. This is Ron Yamanaka demonstrating Bo Kata number 1. The kata is being demonstrated slowly for instructional purposes, showing each move in full detail.
Oh.
Here's the same kata demonstrated from a side view. At this stage, particular attention should be paid to the coordinated footwork. The kata is always started and finished with a bow. After studying the footwork in the previous sequence, now concentrate on the powerful striking movements. The awareness of more than one possible attacker is important in the development of this form. Shown in close-up, you can see clearly the coordinated foot and hand movements, which creates a continuously varying rhythm.
Ju no kon shou.
From a side angle, the power and accuracy of the blocks and strikes once again demonstrates the awareness of possible further attacks. It's important in this kata to focus one's mind and body to a central point. For detailed analysis, we're now pacing the kata to a very slow speed. Note the use of the bow to its full extension. The kata clearly demonstrates all aspects of bow strikes and blocks. Please pay attention to the circular movement of the wrist whilst blocking and striking. This sequence shows the different bow grips used in this kata. Here you can see in close-up the circular wrist movements mentioned earlier. Note the protective position of the elbow, which shields the ribcage from being struck by the bow. The pulling and pushing action used during a block or strike helps to strengthen the blows. The leg position is equally important. Note the cat stance, which will enable the practitioner to turn quickly to combat a further attack. This is a set training pattern and should be practiced regularly. Strength in the wrist is critical to the performance of this kata, and these exercises should be practiced regularly to maintain the required strength and dexterity. This tape is a limited edition, but if you enjoyed it, then there are a variety of tapes available covering white, yellow and green belt, blue, purple and brown belt, black belt and advanced Jiu-Jitsu. You can also have your name and address placed on our international mailing list, and you'll be kept informed of all new books and videos, plus international courses and events. See the video cover for details.